Alright, so we're getting to the end. You don't need to add or take any beads away. Just keep beading. This is 22 beads around. You go through 2 beads at the end of even count, and you go through 1 bead on odd count at the end of your line every time you're done. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so here at the end, you see 2 beads. So you grab your thread and needle and you go through the 2. So you go through the top and then you go through the bottom. And that's how I say you go through 2 beads at the end of even count. And you can still see it's hugging the feather all the way to the end, even if it's odd shaped. The leather kind of thickens it to just be even and hug the feather end really good. So I don't use glue or nothing. It stays on there for really good. It hugs the leather, it just forms with it and lasts a long time. And I like to show you guys how I bead, and I just bead the designs as I go. I don't have time to draw them out or anything. I just let it come to me as I bead. So thank you guys. I really enjoy teaching all of you, and it's really awesome to see you learn, this kind of way. It's even better in person, but I mean, hey, I do what I can, and I like to help people all over the world learn how to bead. It's a pretty cool thing to keep going. It doesn't matter if you're a native or not. I mean, if you want to teach yourself from watching me, I mean, it helps. And you don't got to pay or anything. It's, should be passed on for free. Knowledge is free, right? So you should keep it going. I mean, I understand you got to pay for it everywhere, but I don't really like to be that kind of person to keep charging for everything. I mean, I know we need money, but there's always other ways to do things. But money keeps food in our bellies and things functioning for us to live. All that, so. But we're getting to the end here. I kind of try to go all the way to the end where there's really no gap of leather left at the end, where you can see the end of the feather, because you can see the form of it where I end my thread when I stitch through the leather. Once you start, you'll get into the flow of it. You'll see, like, if you're really into it, you kind of just get into the flow. You like to see what the ending product always looks like. It's always different and looks amazing, and it just flows really good with the feather. And I do a lot of just custom request colors of what people want. I don't do my own. Sometimes they let me do beater's choice, which is nice. In my tray, there's no point in organizing it. I don't have a gate or anything around my area, so my girls kind of mess around if they're chilling with someone they don't really watch them too well, so they end up mixing up all my stuff. But it's okay. I still get stuff done. What you need, girl? what you need, Linda. Mommy gotta go make some more tea. Mm-hmm. Alright, so this is where I end. And I'll show you how I finish. Hold on. What do you need? I just weave the rest of my thread all the way through until I go all the way around. And that just secures the thread better. Makes the beadwork last longer. Time for bed. Oops.
No.
Time to go sleep.
No.
Go sleep.
No. Popcorn. Popcorn.
I tried to give you the popcorn. You didn't want no popcorn.
No.
You little meanie. So I kind of go through a few lines. I go all the way around first, and then I'll weave it into the other lines. Just so it's more secure and it lasts longer.
No.
And it hugs it still really good. So there's no taking away or adding beads to it. You just keep doing 22 beads around. Alright, so after I do that, I go back up to the top where I left the tail, like I told you guys from the first video, and you thread it back and push your plumage up a little bit with your fingers, and you just go all the way through the top, all the way around. This is just my own way of doing things. Everybody has their own ways in teaching, so this is how I do it my way. This is how I like to just secure the beadwork and make sure it'll last a long time for you guys. And I bead all kinds of feathers, not just eagle feathers. I can bead anybody's feathers. I just got a lot of people that send me theirs, so a lot of them are natives, and they send me their eagle feathers to bead for them. That way we're doing everything the legal way. Alright, so I went all the way through, and then I went through a few lines, other lines as well. I just pull it a little tight, grab my nice scissors here, and cut. And that's how I finish and bead a feather.